Good morning, brothers. Welcome to A Brown Bag Gentleman. My name is Scott, and today's shave, Declaration Grooming Sellout. Tongue-in-cheek little name there. If you read the description of this, you'll understand. But it is a homage to Creed Aventus, is what that is. So yeah, they're calling it Sellout. And personally, loving the ingredients for this soap. It is tallow-based and goat milk-based, so it is not vegan. Lots of good stuff. It's funny, I couldn't help but think that some of the ingredients of this I would use to cook breakfast. I'm just saying, that's what came to mind with some of the oils used, and there's egg whites in this too. And so yeah, there's a lot in this. So yeah, I really think you should check this one out. Declaration Grooming is one of my growing brands in my personal arsenal for soaps. So yes, I really like this brand. It's probably one of my top brands that I appreciate. Razor of the day. Christopher Bradley Karve razor. This is the C plate open comb, not the usual D or above that I would normally use myself, but I specifically chose the C plate to show you a milder plate, basically, but still open comb, and just to tell you that yes, I do enjoy this, and that's key in double-edged safety razor shaving. If you're not enjoying it, you've got the wrong equipment or you're doing it wrong. So yes, please watch videos, mine and others, and you'll get the hang of it. But I tell you, I truly enjoy shaving, and this is one of those razors that makes that happen. So yes, and it is the bronzy one. I'm letting it patina, so yes, it's getting a little dull, what have you. I do clean it with a Dawn dish soap and white vinegar based cleaning solution. So yeah, it doesn't let it get too patinaed. It kind of cuts that back with that acid in the vinegar, but it still patinas a little bit. So yes, so that's the razor of the day. But let me pause and wash the face, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, face is washed. Started putting the soap on my face before I remembered to turn the camera on, so yeah. Just finishing up putting the soap on. And now today is August 31st. Usually by September, I usually shave this off, but not yet. Just not there yet. I thought about it today, but not yet. So we're using, of course, the Leaf Twig, original Twig, gold tone, for my under the nose shave. That's tried and true for this. Some of you are thinking, well, why the half mustache? This seems like a lot of extra work. It's enjoyment. I enjoy having the half mustache. So yes, as long as you enjoy it, that's part of the game. So yes. Now, of course, I'm warming up the Christopher Bradley Karve razor in the sink water. Give it a couple of shakes. Here we go. Pass one. Open comb with the grain. And yes, you do see the tabs. They're a little curved in, but it does stick out a little bit beyond that as well. Of course, makes it super easy to grab and get the cap off, what have you, too. But yeah, it sticks out a little bit more than my liking, just personal preference. Not a big fan of that, but this one doesn't seem to be too bad. Haven't really nicked myself in the nose with this razor yet. And I say, I wanted to use the C plate because it's more of an everyday plate. For me, it's an everyday plate. And yes, I haven't been shaving every day this week. But I certainly could with this base plate. For me, for my needs, yes, the C plate is an everyday plate. Comfortable, it's smooth, the weight of it is just smoothness, just an enjoyable razor. And I liken this razor to what's the other one there, the Rockwell razor, the 6S that I have. Yeah, it's a lot of similarities because multiple base plates, but you have to buy them individually. So yes, here it doesn't come with threes, with double sides or anything else. You have to buy the individual base plates to what you decide you want for aggressiveness, and if you want open comb or solid bar. But they do have a variety you can buy on the website. There's a ton. So just about everybody, I can't say everybody, but just about everybody will find a base plate that they like. If I say everybody, yeah, I'll get disagreement on that, That is just an enjoyable razor to use. Of course, the 2-day growth that I'm knocking down here today, as usual on a Saturday. And it's about 7 o'clock in the morning. It still looks a little dark out that window. Well, it's about 7 o'clock. Yeah, sun's not too high in the sky yet. In the south, that means you can get stuff done before it gets too hot. Because it has been 90s this week. And I'm not saying low 90s, I'm saying mid to upper 90s. It's been warm this week. Pass 2 is across the grain. See, it's, of course, stretching out the face. I don't tug on it with my hands usually. I do, just one of those is enough. So smooth. That pass is just so smooth. Of course, switch over to the twig for under the nose. And personally, for pass 2 on this razor underneath the nose, I'm not getting much, but it is just a little cleanup for those odd little whiskers here and there that you didn't quite get on pass 1, like right there. A little high there. Yep, it's gone. There we go. Of course, just trying to even out the mustache a little bit too. There we go, there's that. And I'm just going to leave this right here for pass 3. We'll just leave that there because pass 3 is against the green, and that's my next pass right there will be against the green. So I'll just decide to do it when I'm doing the against the green pass. And 2 passes is plenty for underneath my nose, so I'm not going underneath the nose for a 3rd pass. Could I? Yeah, I could go against the green. I can feel it, but it would help, but it's a little bit too sensitive for me there. To do a 3rd pass, smooth it out, is not as comfortable to do. I do them every now and again out of whim just to try it, but yeah, not today. Light touch. Weight of the razor is plenty. We're stretching out that neck. There we go. Yes. And yeah, we're going to do a little buffing pass here with just water. That soap is plenty slick. We'll just liven up that slickness with a little bit of water. Oh, we want it there. Yep, there we go. And on a little tip too for buffing pass, you can ride the cap, which means a little steeper angle. Lighter, smoother touch to that. Oh, a spot right there I missed. Which I do on my offhand side. I miss it right there, low jaw here sometimes. Okay, other side. Spread the water. Huh, not so bad on the two ends this time. With the open comb, yeah, it must have grabbed a little bit better, so I didn't have like really stragglers left over here on today's shave. So yes, third pass went very well. Very comfortable shave. Very nice. Not feeling like, like any razor burny areas or anything like that today. Not feeling it at all. Under the nose, like right up high there, I feel it a little bit just because I was getting in there digging to get those little whiskers nice and knocked down here smooth. But that's the razor for that. All right, let me pause, wash up. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I am back. Wash the face with a warm washcloth here to get rid of the residual soap. Cleaned up equipment. Wanted to show you was it, can you see that? The rocket, I don't know if that's upside down, probably is. But my rocket brush, that's like a 26 millimeter Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. Larger handle, larger brush, easy to hold on to. I like this style where you can just kind of fingertip and hold it like that. If you need to spread your fingers, you can do that. You can kind of snug up on the ball if you want to do that too. A lot you can do that. Versatile brush, the way you hold it in your hand. Classic head, like one of the early heads for the synthetic type knots here. Very good brush like that. I just wanted to point that out. And of course, to clean the brush, that's what I wanted to mention. Cleaning the brush, I'm running the sink with some warm water and I'm like letting the water hit my hand and like swirl it in my hand. I do that about 50 times. I shake it out into the shower, then I give it a squeeze with a towel, and then I go against the towel 7 times up and down, 7 times sideways. And then you just give it, and it really helps the knots on your brushes, especially those natural hair brushes. So I'm gonna just go up there to dry. Well, actually over here to dry. I'm gonna change knots tomorrow. Change brushes tomorrow. So there we go. So there's that. But let me turn on the cold water because it's time to get 2 splashes of cold water and some alum. I always enjoy an alum after my shave. So get some cold water here. There we go. Grab a towel. And yes, I keep a towel high right next to the mirror here. Up high. Why up high? Is there some special reason? Yeah, to keep it away from the dog. That's the special reason. Because when I had a cabinet in here before I remodeled, and the cabinet's down low, and I had a hook on the side of that, and the dog would come and steal it. So yeah. So keep him up high now. All right, he just, especially in the morning, he's frisky. He'll steal my socks, out of the hampers. He'll do all kinds of stuff like that. He's just playing and wants to grab something. So there we go. So there's that. So really enjoyed that shave today. Whoops, I getting ahead of myself here. I just cleaned off the water. I need that. So let's put that back. So we can use the alum. Got to have a wet face to use the alum. A dripping wet face. Yes, just splash the water on the face. To use the alum and it'll glide right along. If it's dry, it's like hitting the brakes. It won't work. So yes, your face has to be dripping wet to use the alum. And I felt a couple of stings. One right here, one down low here. A couple of nothing huge stings. There we go. Now we can dry off the face. There we go. Nice shave. So yes, that razor, absolutely. That Christopher Bradley Karve razor, definitely with a C. For me, a C plate, everyday shave with that. Absolutely comfortable, close, nice, close shave. But it's what do we call it? Everyday closeness versus every other day closeness that I'm shaving. That's why I could go with more aggressive razors, because when I'm shaving every other day, your day's got like a day to heal up too. Because we get super close sometimes, you really feel that stinging. But this is a good compromise. I get a nice close shave. I'm really feeling that. Nice close. But I can do it again tomorrow too. So there's that. Now I'm not going to use an aftershave per se, so hold on one sec. Here, just because you never see me use it, and I always say that I prefer alum, but yeah, we're going to use little thayers because I'm not going to use an aftershave today. I'm going to use an EDT instead. So yeah, I'm going to just splash on little thayers. Splash it in the hand generously. This is just this is a rose scent my wife happens to have around. I cannot find the cucumber scent in the CVS where I do my shopping for stuff like that. They just stopped carrying it. Yes, I've got Amazon. I could get it that way too if I wanted to, but I just use this a little that, yeah, my wife's rose scent, fine. I'll use that. The rose is pleasant. It reminds me of the rose soap I have too that I pull out every now and again. It's got a nice fancy little wood bowl and all that. You haven't seen it in a while. There we go. So there's that. Now, for let's see, what is this? This is an Eau de Toilette. This is Sterling's Executive Man. This is their homage to Creed Avensis. So yes, similar scents, but not exactly the same as the soap. But it is similar. There we go. Yes. So now I'm smelling good, feeling good, nice fresh shave. Yes, really enjoying this. So yes, and I hope you are too. I hope you're enjoying your shaves. And if you're watching this and you're just mildly interested, what I tell people is like, don't change your razor. You're using that multi-blade piece of garbage. Sorry, my little interjection there. So you're using a multi-blade razor. Change your soap. Just go to a soap and brush. Don't even need a bowl. Just use a brush. Get a tube soap or a soft soap, and you can put that in there, and then do it on your face. You can face lather instead. You can absolutely do that, and did that for a number of years before I switched to bowl. Why do I do a bowl over that? Personal preference. It's what I enjoy. I enjoy it, so I do it. I like building the lather in the bowl. That's what I like to do. Does it add a little time? Yes, it does. Weekdays, have I been known to face lather instead? Yes, I have. So yes, try different things, see what you enjoy, and do that. So I hope you are enjoying your shaves. And with that, hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and go with God.